My dear friends, all of you be blessed by the divine. From today, I shall share with you the contents of Tattvajnani Vedatri Maharishi's introductory lecture delivered at the commencement of a retreat program conducted in Yucca Valley, California, USA in July 1991. Friends, the Almighty is always with all of us, protecting, guiding, and leading us in all our activities successfully to the perfection of consciousness. We all have come here with the only purpose to develop our consciousness. So far, in the books, many times you have seen the word consciousness, but all of you will be eager to understand the real meaning of the consciousness. Then the insight will come without any doubt. When such truth is understood, within the truth, the realization of God is immanent. So, both realization of God and realization of self are one. It is realization. We can deal with everything in the world in the proper way so that we can maintain the harmony within ourselves in all our activities. Many things we have done so far without knowing the truth. All such wrong ways are imprinted within us, but we have to erase all those unwanted imprints. Realization of God is not difficult. It is not far away. We are within God, and God is within us. Just keep a small cotton ball in a cup of water. Water is in the cotton ball. The cotton ball is in the water. Similar to that, we all are within God, and God is within all of us. This is only an example. This example should become a practical experience. That is the ultimate aim of our being. That is the ultimate aim of our being. Our work is to achieve it. From time immemorial, mankind, particularly the research minded people, the wise people, have taken much more efforts to realize and to spread the truth to the world. Unfortunately, so far we have seen so many leaders in the world, but no religion has shown or understood the real state of Almighty, the real existence of the Almighty, and the real meaning of the virtuous way of living, which is very much essential in the life of mankind to maintain harmony, peace, and friendship. If we analyze it, the aim of all religions so far is the realization of God. For that, we are to develop our consciousness. Everything is there, it is provided. We have only to be exposed. However much we are doing, that much we are getting the benefit. Only by the spiritual knowledge will peace and harmony within the individual come. The peace and harmony within the family and society will come into being, and peace and harmony among the nations will come into being. Otherwise, we cannot expect peace and harmony through religious rituals or economic development or political means. It is not possible. Be blessed by the divine. Now we continue our contemplation on the speech by our Guru. But today, all are necessary for man's life. Only spiritual knowledge will solve all the problems, making everyone enjoy the full freedom of life and the purpose of life. So, while we are all here, the purpose is to develop our consciousness to its fullest. We are having some programs here every day for health, some simple exercises, for mind, meditation, for moral behaviors to develop our personality, introspection, and taking right decisions to be followed in life. We are going to deal with all of this. I can tell you one thing as the best friend of all of you, don't take me as a guru or elevate me higher than all of you. We all are born only from mother. We are living only on the earth. We all are eating only food, so our purpose is the same. Our method of living is also the same. But on the way, we achieve our characteristics only with the experiences in life. So, if we think of the whole world, only our behavior and characteristics will be different from one another. So, whenever we share our experiences to fill up the needs, fill up the deficiencies, this service is spiritual teaching. Spiritual teacher means the friend in society who knows something and is sharing his knowledge with others. You are also sharing your knowledge with many people. Every day is the same, but I am doing one service. You are doing some other service. All the services are necessary for society. In such a way, the spiritual knowledge needs dedication, concentration, sincerity, and responsibility. In the day to day life, these are not possible for all. Even though we have the aspiration to develop our consciousness, we cannot get the full benefit. Therefore, we are allotting a few days completely for that purpose. We are dedicating our life and mind for 7 days. So let us fix our mind on the goal as far as possible. There may be so many revelators on earth. Now, everybody will be working the society in different ways. You just take me among one of them. There are three subjective phenomena which will not be realized or understood by the conventional five senses or even by minute instruments. They are as follows. One is the unified force, which is the source of all forces in the universe, which is said to be God, or Brahman, or Truth, or Almighty. All the names are only one. The second is the life force, that is, in scientific terminology, called the energy particle. In the spiritual field, it is called spirit, or ordinary language, it is life force. The life force is not at all understood so far by the scientists or philosophers clearly to the depth. The third is biomagnetism, which is the personality of man, the personality of every living being. That is the secret. I am going to open the secret to all of you. After that, you will not need any further direction. You yourself can be liberated and attain such scientific understanding. So, I can assure you, under the time invested, I will help you to get a full benefit toward realization before the conclusion of our course. Thank you all. Be blessed by the divine. We continue our contemplation on our Maharishi speech. 1 hour is enough, even 1 minute is enough for the realization. If so, why are we spending so much time? We are going to sow one seed somewhere. Sowing the seed is just a minute. Before that, we are to make the ground suitable for that. After sowing, when it grows, we have to give sufficient attention for the growth. This is what the time and the energy is to be used for. For that, a long time is necessary. But for all of you already educated, already working on spiritual service or knowledge, having become enlightened to a certain height, it is enough for you. These 6 days are more than enough. When you get enlightened in a few days or a few months, automatically you will become one of the revelators of the truth in the world. The revelators of the truth are a spiritual light for the world that will make hundreds and thousands and millions of people become enlightened. There is little difference in the enlightenment and revelation. In revelation, one has to merge by using the mental frequency and merge within the universal being. That is called Samadhi Yoga. Then, whatever is in the universal being will be diluted into the consciousness of man. So, such a man, whatever he wants to know, whatever he wants to teach, automatically he can do. When you get it and get the satisfaction and understanding, that is the enlightenment. In enlightenment, another person who gets revelation transfers the experiences. This is the enlightenment. So it is my desire and duty to enlighten all of you. I want to see that all of you, when you leave this place, have the satisfaction in your mind, in your consciousness, to be able to say, yes, I got what I wanted in the spiritual path. If this satisfaction comes to you, then my duty to the Almighty to have shown His essence and to have given the energy and introspection will be complete. Let us take this opportunity. From this moment on, let this knowledge go into the world. As one seed will make thousands of trees, the thousands of trees will spread to the whole world. With the enlightenment of our consciousness, revelation of nature will make the world peaceful, will make everybody more peaceful. Such a day is coming. It is not far away. In days past, when people were living in isolated groups, communication was much less. So, the chances for the exchange of experiences were very rare. Therefore, whenever concepts and experiences were developed, they were being generated in the same place. Now, you see the whole world is one. Whatever happens in any corner of the world, we are able to know within minutes. We are in such a powerful age. The Stone Age past, the Fire Age past, the Metal Age past, Electronic Age past, the Computer Age is here, combining all the other ages within it. We are in the computer age. So, with this age, realization is a must. Otherwise, if someone is left without spiritual knowledge, such a person will become an antisocial element who poisons the happiness of several people. In that way, all of you take responsibility and duty to make the whole world get enlightenment, and this age will profit. It is not difficult. Be blessed by the divine. My dear friends, we are continuing our Maharishi speech. So, even with the turmoil all over the world, you can feel the spiritual aspirations in every place increasing. We have to get together and do service. Let us start. For those of us here, the meditation we are going to do is Turyadit. Turyadit meditation has 4 stages. First, we start from Ajna Chakra. We focus the mind on the life force which is moving. What we feel as a feeble sensation is the movement of our life force. But we cannot isolate and see every part. The group of life force which is moving at Ajna Chakra we feel by our own mental perception. So far, through the senses, we are taking shapes and images. Everything is getting imprinted in us. All experiences are characterizing our personality. So, what we see, what we enjoy, we are experiencing. Some of them are good for our life, some of them are not good. Even then, everything is there. As such, even unwanted imprints are coming into our thoughts. Automatically, the body cells are ready to work. Urge of action comes automatically. So, here we become victim to our own habits. This should stop. We have to change our habits according to the need and understanding. The habits are coming through the generations. Only when we think of it and understand it can, only when we think of it and understand, we can change. We have not taken such steps so far. For that, Ajna Chakra is the returning point. From the sensual perception, we are going inside, where the mind starts. This mind is perceiving other things, cognition, experiences, discriminations. These three are experienced. When the same mind goes inside, from where it emerges, then you are going to feel, understand that it is the psychic extension of our own consciousness. That consciousness is taking seat in the central point of our life force particle. All will be revealed and told to all of you in the practical way of meditation in our lectures here and there. So, this is the first point. Here at Ajna, you first control your senses. Your body cells are ready to work according to your order. So far, you have been a victim to your habits, but now you are able to change your habits. Then we are going to meditate on the crown chakra, that is the brain cells. Our life force and magnetic force will be penetrating into all the cells of the brain. The brain cells work according to perceptual senses. So they are arranged and ready to work in the same way. From this point on, we give it a new pattern of function according to our reduced frequency. We are not taking shape and image. We are only sending the wave of alertness, consciousness, awareness. This brings our mental frequency to the alpha wave. That is, here at Ajna Chakra, we are bringing our mental energy to the alpha wave. Be blessed by the divine. My dear friends, be blessed by the divine. That is, here at Ajna Chakra, we are bringing our mental energy to the alpha wave. We are going to the theta wave, which has 4 to 7 cycles per second. By that, all unwanted elements of the cells can be changed in due course. Suppose you want to think of something, you are trying to imagine it, but you cannot. Why? That kind of formation or action needs a certain frequency you cannot practice. However, now you are going to practice it. That will make your mind calm and peaceful to allow your mental function, your brain cells to rearrange and to work according to your thoughts. Then only, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to accomplish, it can be done. Otherwise, your mind will be thinking something according to the understanding, but the body will not cooperate. The cells will be working in its own way. So, between habit and wisdom, man is struggling, wasting his life. His life is worthless. From this, we get revelation. Finally, we are going to meditate with the whole universal field, with the universal consciousness, which is the energy field of the whole universe. Such expansion of mind will bring the mental frequency to 1 to 3 cycles per second, that is the delta wave, in the universe and beyond the universe, static, Brahman, or the absolute. Many people are thinking how to stop that thought. It is not necessary. When you think of a cow, you are taking the shape of a cow. Imagine what is the use of it. When you think of an apple, you are becoming an apple mentally. So, when you think of nothingness, which is Almighty or Brahman, what do you become? You become nothing. When you come to that state, then the thought will stop. The thought will stop you from developing. But you have to practice with understanding, practice and practice. Your mind is able to work in frequency 1 to 3. You can understand all the secrets of the universe. Attunement of your mental frequency enables you to understand everything. My dear friends, now we continue our contemplation on the concluding part of our Guru's speech. So, these meditations we will be doing every day. They are known as Duryatit. First, We are controlling our five senses at Ajna Chakra, sharpening the intellect, bringing the mind to the peaceful state, saving our energy little by little, more and more. These are all coming into being by meditating at Ajna Chakra. When you go to the top, that is the place where generation to generation, millions of generations, all of the experiences are imprinted through the brain cells. Our brain cells are arranged to work in such a way, most of them are not necessary. So we have to avoid many of them giving thoughts and sensations a new imprint. For that, Duryadit is very much essential for expansion. Our mind is conditioned in small things, so it cannot come away from them. So it happens that when you expand your mind to the whole universe, you see in the space, which is the Almighty, millions and millions of stars and galaxies floating, rotating, coming around planets exactly with precision, revolving. Everything is going on well. Where am I? What am I doing? Why am I getting conflict? Or this and that in my mind? Here in Duryatid, the mind will come to the equilibrium to accept and understand everything and accordingly live with everything properly. For this, we will sit in meditation, in teaching the Absolute, the final stage of the perfection of the consciousness will be enjoyed. Only that is the goal we want to reach. We are enjoying the state, all the four stages. This is the general meditation for us. There are some meditations we are going to learn tomorrow and day after tomorrow in the studies. In the nine center meditation, center means only the working place of our energy. That is called a chakra. Chakra is the endocrine gland. So we have to activate and strengthen all endocrine glands because in every thought, according to the conditioning of the mental frequency, the brain cells are working. That is connected with the endocrine glands that sometimes malfunction. Therefore, from Duryadit, by meditation, first we are controlling everything. But secondly, we are strengthening our endocrine gland to work properly. When a person lives the life accordingly in the spiritual light, he is the Son of God. That means he is a realized person. We all have the same potential. So let us explore and get the benefit. Be blessed by the divine.